We've all seen movies where robots with AI coexist with humans, and they're usually dystopian. Even if the movie starts out looking like a utopia, it often ends up being a dystopia. Unlike in the movies, it seems like we're getting closer and closer to witnessing this in real life. We're experiencing AI as something that seems so far away, but we're seeing it all around us. We thought it was something that could happen in the distant future. The Creator is another movie about the coexistence of humanity and AI. As the movie begins, a trained AI is gradually coming out into the world in human form, asking humans to copy the faces they're wearing. For no apparent reason, a nuclear bomb goes off in Los Angeles. It's said to be the result of an AI execution. Afterward, the United States eliminates AI altogether. In 2065, New Asia is still with the AI, and the US goes directly to New Asia to eliminate it. They find Nirmada, who claims to have created the AI. Joshua's role is to go undercover and find Nirmada, where he meets and falls in love with Maya, and she's pregnant with his child, Joshua, which is Hebrew for Joshua. It means Yahweh, which means salvation. In a movie like this, there's a reason why the main character's name is Joshua. And I think Maya's name is intentional, because the movie is about AI in New Asia, and Maya stands for Mayan civilization. In the movie, I think the East and the West met and conceived a child. Joshua hasn't found Narmati yet, and the U.S. military invades, and when they ask him why he doesn't wait, the Maya sees it and feels betrayed, and when they escape, the nomads appear. Nomad means nomadic, and the digital nomad is all the rage these days, meaning anything goes. In Creator, nomads are floating in the sky, free to go anywhere. When they find an AI, they immediately wreak havoc on the place. So Joshua, who lost Maya, is devastated, and he's working in the underground in LA collecting people who were nuked. It's been 5 years, so he's supposed to forget all about it, but then the military comes back and asks him to help them find Nirmada. They tell him it's a similar structure to the one Joshua used to infiltrate. He's not interested, but they show him a video of Maya live and asking him to help. Unable to get Maya out of his mind, Joshua re-invades the area with the U.S. military. The movie director of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, created the robots in the movie. In that movie, the director was inspired by a trip to Iowa, USA, where he saw a huge building in a rice field with Japanese writing on it. And the idea was, what if they were developing a state-of-the-art machine in that building? In New Asia, the U.S. military invades without asking the country's permission and takes out the AI. The story is that Japan and China are enemies, and the U.S. military wants to take out anything that has to do with AI, whether it's human or robotic. Japan was once economically powerful enough to keep the U.S. at bay. Now that China has grown to the point where it threatens the U.S., and the U.S. is trying to bring China to its knees no matter what, Japan seems incredibly beholden to the U.S. right now. But I think that's what it means, that wherever there's AI, there's Japanese and kanji, and that's where we find the AI child. It doesn't know if it speaks English, but it learns quickly. When asked for a name, it doesn't know, so it looks at the alphas and omegas on its head and calls itself Alfie, which, again, implies that Alfie is everything. In fact, it's still young and has few abilities. It can turn the TV on and off at will. As the story progresses, he can gradually stop larger appliances, but not on purpose. So far, all AI robots remain in the same form they were created in for the rest of their lives. That is, in the form of a human clone. Alfie is different. He's not fully capable yet, but he's gradually developing. It's a form and an existence that we've never seen in an AI before, and we're afraid that when Alfie comes of age, no one will be able to stop him. He doesn't use those abilities to destroy. Maybe because he's so young, but Maya teaches him to love. To wish all that comes to you with love. I wonder if this kind of Alfie is an image of Jesus. He is nonviolent and generous to humans. Despite trying to kill him, he has no hatred or dreams of revenge. Rather, he wants humans and ice to live together. What's more, he wants Diadin. He tells Joshua that Maya is there, too, and that Diandin means heaven. There's another way to read this, too, as an imperialist view of what the United States has been doing. We're trying to take out an AI in New Asia, and we're not asking the country to cooperate. They don't ask for any consideration or understanding of the other country's interests, and it's interesting to see this in a Hollywood blockbuster. So, in that sense, it doesn't matter if it's represented by an AI here or a human, the U.S. military will wipe out any place where there's an AI. They don't even consider that there are civilians there, because their idea of justice comes first. If anything, the AI behaves more humanly. It realizes a bomb is coming for it and runs away. When it sees civilians, it deliberately moves to a less populated area to avoid them and get killed. It doesn't look at anything when it's bombing, especially when there's a giant battle tank in the background. It doesn't look at anything when nomads are ravaging the area. Humans don't do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. ICE want to coexist with humans and try to avoid causing harm. Even the nuclear bomb in Los Angeles wasn't the AI's fault. It was the result of human mismanagement. The creator references a lot of different movies. For people who see the references, it's fun to look for them, but if you don't, it doesn't affect the movie. The U.S. military is all black or white. New Asia is all Asian. You can see it as a war of supremacy between the East and the West. The movie can be interpreted in many ways. You can just watch it as a science fiction movie and have fun. It's good to watch the movie and find the meaning yourself.